conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
For the Emperor!
Sighted.
Take heed, Meridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Proceed with caution, brothers.
Titan formation and reposition.
We hold this ground, not the beast. Tyranids! Another Xenos fireform eliminated. Speed up and stay close. Disgusting!
Not fall to that Trigon abomination!
Magazine in. Clear a blast radius. Tyranid burning at cover. Rearming. Frag grenade!
Watch for the tunnel beast!
Gathering supplies. Detecting my static mine. You are fertilizer now, seagulls. Swapping magazine. The hive mind loads our feet. Trigon assault incoming! Reloading. Dig in and fortify this position.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's peak.
You heard the Magos brothers. Rally at the lift platform. Exterminate. Changing magazine. Swapping magazine.
Hey, Astartes. Gallia. Remain patient. Transport lifting now.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
This location makes us easy prey. Swap positions.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Wait out the lift while rotating positions.
Lift has arrived.
Now to the lift!
Swapping out magazine.
Ignoel welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
I want to take a chainsaw to this thermal skull.
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
This is why I do not trust tech priests.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6, if you ever speak to him again.
Nuisance correction requested.
The army.
The Tyrians will digest your flesh.
Line up behind me to launch that thermal skull on mission complete. Quiet. The damnable thing might be blocking our words.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece, but give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your Astartes, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Three holes with molten Dimitri. Utilize melter tactic.
Place melter charges on the Xenos swarm spots.
Enemy eagles inert.
Resupply.
Melter munitions obtained.
Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges. Fresh magazine in.
Annihilate Tyranny rally points.
The thermal power of the Imperium will halt this infestation.
Advance toward objective.
You passed the correct door. It was behind you, where your corpses shall soon rot.
stay close.
Inside the facility, you'll find Mitria cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignoel, that I must drag you back into the light.
3 meat lackeys seems like overkill, Gallia. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Mitrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
Tactical pivot. Locate generator power cell.
I beseech you, Gallia. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good cross. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency will be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
This power cell should work.
Bring power cells to the generators.
Reloading.
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disrupt her attempts to connect with our facility's network. Mitrian will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
Initiate command console.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
That's intuitive. Rearming. I will hold the console. We made our Primarch proud and celebrate your age, brother. Changing magazine.
Terminal connection offline. Console is secure.
Return to Mitrian's containment unit. See, Mitrian, the more you flash, the deeper you set our hooks.
Technoforms of Astartes flesh have accomplished nothing, Gallia. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, pests.
Science, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Lagos biologist is in Viridian's possession.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
Fresh magazine in. Disgusting tyrannies. Gather to me, brothers. Swapping magazine. Be ready.
Adversary conditions deteriorating. We will be praying particulate from our ceramite for weeks.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated. Come before it summons reinforcements. Rearming. Reloading. Ammunition cache here. No telling what surprises await.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Hear that, brothers? Trigon dies, or we
Concentrate firepower on the brakes in its contemplated. Changing magazine. Eradicate the Xenos always with the melter charges. Resupply.
get dead, I think.
despite the odds.
I do not think the brain is happy. Good.
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.